Well, good morning, all you boys and girls on the YouTube. Tis I, Forty Pants. Well, guys, I'm sitting up here at the Walmart in Wesley, Rhode Island. Mammy and Grandma, her mom, they just ran in to get some stuff. Going up to my brother's for a cookout today. It's Memorial Day, and what is that? The 29th, or 28th, I guess. I think. I was just watching Alex's video. Alex and his wife are celebrating 24 years, so happy anniversary, guys. So you might want to drop over to West Coast Logging and leave them a little happy anniversary note. Oh boy, anyway, lots of things. I've been having a nice little few days off and found some really cool stuff to video. I get up to the farm, my brother's house where I grew up as a kid. I was born and raised there pretty much. Well, yeah. Well, I lived there since I was an infant anyway. So. But big major event. We have, they have an ash tree. Massive ash tree. It was a shade tree, and us kids grew up around it. You know, I mean, I'll get a video of it. But anyway, it's just dying of old age, and everybody's scared to death of this emerald ash borer, which is around here too. It hasn't affected as many ash as it has back home, but it's here. So anyway, that last hurricane they had come up through here, believe it or not, yes, they get some hurricanes up here. They go up the coast and come in up here, but the last one they had, it wasn't a full-blown hurricane. It was pretty good winds. It blew some big limbs out of that thing. So he's worried about him landing on the house. So he's a mutual friend, my brother's buddy and a friend of mine, Johnny LaBrosse. He bought a nice tree truck and a chipper. So anyway, they're taking that tree down. They've been nibbling away at it. I don't know if they're going to do any today or not, but I thought I might get a little video of that too. Maybe go up in a bucket and, you know, do like a Buck and Billy Ray thing there, trim a few branches, but well, he climbs. But anyway, other than that, I mean, just finding that little garret the other day, I just stumbled upon it. I had no idea it was there. I could not believe my eyes when I saw that and saw how old it was. I couldn't. Wow, you know. So whatever, that was awesome opportunity. I bought that 450 Timberjack that I got the video of. It's too good to pass up. The machine is immaculate condition. I really believe it says 3,500 hours on it on the meter, and I really believe it's accurate. The thing's got no pin and bushing wear on it. Couple of, you know, like wet hydraulic cylinders, you know, where they could use, you know, repacked, but just from sitting around. Other than that, the thing is just, the only leak it's got on the whole machine is like there's a rubber filler tube that you fill the transmission, like it goes up to underneath the cab floor, so you can put the funnel in it and fill the transmission fluid, and it's got like a rubber piece in it. It's just like a hose clamp hose that dripped a little bit. That's the only leak on the whole machine. So whatever, I took it around, I checked the center, I checked all the you know, the axle oscillation, the trunnion, the axle oscillates in the front. There's just no play at all in anything. That thing's immaculate. So I grabbed it. I got it I think a really reasonable price. And I have a lot of jobs. We bought a lot of pieces of my own. I've got my boy on that big 4,000 acre track, and that's it's a 10-year deal. Okay, so we're gonna be on that if things pan out. They're gonna be there quite a few months of every year, so, which is good, not knocking it. I've got the other crew cutting for another sawmill, which for now I'm glad to get in on the ground floor. They got new buyers. They cut really nice timber, and they give me the wood, the tops, and all that stuff. So I'm thinking I might just do some more of that too. But in the meantime, I've got like 10 or 12 jobs. I probably got a couple thousand acres of my own bought up that I have to harvest. But a lot of these little jobs are, you know, 40-acre, 30-acre tracts that have nice timber on them. They're just not huge volumes. It might have 100,000 feet or 80,000 feet, whatever. But I snagged this stuff. It's nice timber. So the plan is, I grabbed this this 450 to, you know, not only be a good, reliable backup because it has no computers and stuff on it, but also to do some of these smaller tracks, whether I lease it to a contractor to do, we've got Mike Peachy. He's a guy who gave me that nice axe. He gave Nutsy an axe. Well, he's getting his logger certification, and he got his own insurance, and he wants to do some contract cutting, so that'd be great. So I thought this machine would be handy to have for a guy like that. Do a smaller job, just whatever, And I'm fixing to. What I'd like to do is outfit my JCB, or get another decent used excavator, 160, 200 size, whatever, and use those for landing machines, and just because they're so mobile and you can stack out a lot of stuff and move stuff around easy, whatever. But either or. I've got the triaxle. We could do it old school, pile it up, gather up the triaxle, either way. But I grabbed this skidder thinking that it'd be good to have, like I say, not only for a spare, for when them computerized pieces of junk break down, and they've been all right. They've been pretty good. But when something does break, you can't just fix it because you don't know how to. So you got to wait for somebody to come out and put a computer on them. So I'm getting away from that. I'm not gonna be hijacked by John Deere or anybody else. There's lots of Valmet, Clark, Rangers, Clarks, Timberjacks. There's oodles of them out there that got a lot of life left in them. And if I can grab these machines for cheap money and stick them in my shop, repin them, rebush them, repower them if you have to. I mean, you get a rebuilt, 6BT Cummins from Depco for $6,000. I mean, I lose more than that in a day when the stupid computerized junk go down. So you can buy the Clark or the Dana power shift transmissions, reman, cheap money. I'm just going to go that route, and my plan is I'd like to be able to get one of these older machines, and really like stick it in the shop and pressure clean it really good, go over it, put all new hoses on it, any component, rear end, whatever they need, fix them right, paint them, decal them, whatever. That would be a lofty goal, But like this 450 Timberjack, it really doesn't need anything. Just put it in the woods, So I'm gonna lean that way and get away from this computerized junk. I can't stand it anymore, and I would advise everybody else to do the same. And no DEF systems, and no. I'm not buying anything with any of that on it. Just won't do it. So maybe that'll all change. Maybe if nobody buys their junk in a few years, somebody's going to scream loud enough to get the laws changed, especially with Trump in there. I think he'd listen. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to be a part of that. Just not. So that's the plan, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna see what I can do with this older stuff. And I know that 450C is a very reliable skidder. I've never owned one myself, but I know quite a number of guys who have. They've always had good luck with them. Never had anything bad to say about them. I know we can fix it. Easy to work on, compared to this computerized garbage. There's no emissions, and the parts are pretty relatively readily. There's the word, available. So, and what we can't buy in parts, so we'll make it. But anyway, just a little touch up, a little touch base, a little update. Hope everybody's having a nice holiday weekend, getting some rest. I know I did yesterday. I slept till like 9:30. I can't believe it, but unreal. So anyway, been having a nice visit, and I'll try and get some video of that old ash tree. That house we grew up in. It's my brother's now, but that house was built in 1720, old Cape Cod, and a lot of history there, and we all assumed. I remember my dad, my granddad, they all assumed that that tree was probably planted when the house was built, and I believe it. Now if we get it removed, we can count rings and see how big it is. But big, massive tree. But if it ever blows over in the house, there'll be nothing left of the house, so it needs to come down. So it's going to be kind of a melancholy thing to see that old girl go. It's just a big, beautiful tree. But all right, I'll try to get some vid of that. And thanks everybody. Thanks to the new subs. We got like 1593. I can't believe it. So, but thank you very much. Thanks for all the cool comments, and hope everybody has a nice weekend. So stay safe. Ta-ta.